Good afternoon, DA. My name's Edwin Garcia.
And I'm Jackie Salguera.
And this is DA Weekly brought to you by Video Productions class.
And let's get this bread.
And now it's time for Joke of the Week with Mr. Nichols.
Let's go over the Bill of Rights real quick. First Amendment, freedom of speech, press, assembly, religion, and petition. You guys remember these? Great. Second Amendment, right to bear arms. Third Amendment, no unnecessary quartering of troops.
Mr. Nichols, why are you rushing?
Why are you rushing? You're going too fast.
Jason, I'm not Russian. I'm Greek and Japanese. A little bit of Irish. Maybe some German.
And now it's time for our sports recap.
Hello, Anza. This is your sports recap. I'm your host, Pablo Lopez.
Wagi Vacay, a.k.a. Big Fufu.
And this week we'll be talking about last week's game against Vallejo High.
And this upcoming game against Tennyson High School.
For playoffs.
For playoffs, yes. You know, we some boys, so you know we had to make it. In this play right here, you see my boy Taymon Evans gets the ball, fade, and CP fades to the corner. In this play, we go to the same exact play, but to a different player. Taymon Evans hikes the ball. There he goes, Dom, and he fades him. Johnny Toe Tap. Yup, that's Dom.
Thank you for watching this week's sports recap.
I'm YK Vic, a.k.a. Big Fofo, and come show support to your DA Dons. We'll be taking on Tennyson High School. You know, we rank number 7, because we just do that.
Hi Anza, this is Teacher of the Week with Miss Webb.
Hello, good morning.
So Miss Webb, what would the student be surprised to find out about you?
Well, some of my students know this, the students who are in my classes, but I dropped out of high school in the 10th grade. I hated high school. I thought high school was just the worst. I was really, really lonely.
And what is your first memory from your school?
Well, the first positive memory was being in the library. I loved being in the library. I loved the librarians. I loved how librarians can be supportive just by putting out books that they don't even have to say anything. All my best memories are from being in the library.
And what is your ideal classroom?
When I was older and I started hanging out in high school classrooms, I discovered that they didn't have to be miserable like I was. They didn't have to be boring and feel like a waste of time. So for me, the best classroom would be students and teachers, adults and teenagers collaborating together, constructing knowledge together, creating new ideas, really hands-on, everybody working together, and work that felt meaningful.
Yes, that will be such a fun classroom.
Right?
Yeah. And then what is your opinion on Anza High School?
Well, Anza is amazing. I mean, I'm not sure we really tell this story about ourselves, but we are hugely international. More than 30 languages are spoken at Anza. I have students in my classroom from Ethiopia, from Yemen, from El Salvador, from Brazil, from Nepal, and then all collaborating together, mixing languages, working together, bringing new ideas, new backgrounds, new cultures together in their thinking. I think it's a really special place.
And that's it for today. And thank you, Miss Webb.
Thanks. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Andrea Livinghouse. I'm the speech therapist here at Anza. I want to share some information about stuttering and how you can react if you meet someone who stutters. Firstly, stuttering is a fluency issue that is characterized by a disruption in the rate and rhythm of speech. A common misconception is that people who stutter are more nervous and anxious than others, but it is actually a genetic neurological condition, and stuttering is very difficult to control. It often appears as sound and word repetitions, but there also might be blocks in which the person cannot produce any sound. Secondly, stuttering is not something that can be fixed quickly or easily. It takes time to improve speech fluency. Thirdly, for people who don't stutter, it is easy to speak and get words out, but for people who do stutter, it is very difficult to get their words out. Overall, people who stutter know what they want to say, they just have a hard time saying it. If you hear someone stutter, it is best to maintain eye contact, give them time to complete their message, and focus on what they say, not how it is said. Do not get annoyed and do not laugh when it occurs. Thank you for listening.
Hi, I'm Miss Jill, the librarian here, and my goal is to share something about the library every week. And I admit I have procrastinated doing this because I am not that comfortable being videoed. But we have such a nice library here. I have seen a lot of other school libraries, and it is a great resource for you. So I'm going to do this. And today, the one thing that I want to remind you this week is that Wednesday and Friday during tutoring periods, the library is always open. Just come by, you can check out books, you can study, explore the library. Come by Wednesday and Friday during tutoring periods.
He's in team deathmatch.
Team deathmatch, shut up. Was it you or what? Ooh, that's a nice looking upcoming events, bro.
You play too much.
You know, if we get good at this video editing stuff, we do
This is Teacher Leak font. What do you think? You like the font?
That looks alright.
Alright, can we put it on?
Don't be like me. Pay attention in class. Don't get an F.
Me too.
Me 3.
Me 4.
Be unique and be a Don.
Thank you for watching DA Weekly.
And we'll see you next week.